I'm out of water and I didn't realize it. That makes me sad.
I follow the wind.
Do you enjoy having some good water?
Let's light it up. I'm going. Time for takeoff.
Time to go.
Alright, I'm thinking Venti may not be the right move for this particular domain. I wanted to try him out, and it doesn't feel like he's working. Oh, come on, man.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand.
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strider.
Yahoo! Teamwork is strength. Think you can get away?
Oopsies.
Wind strider.
Oh, that's a little dangerous. How about we don't take that amount of damage again? That'd be beneficial to my health, I think. Okay. Wow, that was a lot longer of a run when I put in double animo. Anything good? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, okay. I mean, off rip, they're not N tier because their substats are garbage, but good main stats are always hard to find. So I think that's a win in and of itself. Is it in and of itself? In and of itself. It's because you say it like win in and of itself, but is it in of or in and of? Win in and of itself. I'm gonna look that up. I feel like I'm saying it wrong.
I'm taking the stage.
Win in and of itself. In and of itself. Oh, okay. In and of itself. Well, I'm just an idiot. I definitely thought that's how you said that. In and of itself. Okay. But I got 2 more double drops left of this artifact set. It's not really like, I think when your account is a little bit weaker, it's definitely more worthwhile to use resin on weapon materials and talent books, but unfortunately none of the characters that I'm going to be enhancing have any books available today. Everything's unfortunately needed for that's the wrong character. Like all the weapons and talents that I need to farm are all one day, and they're all Wednesday, which is not ideal, but oh, did I actually swirl pyro there? Sick. It's not ideal, but it's what I got, so.
Wind strider.
No way you hit me. Okay, okay, let's calm down here, buddy. Let's calm down. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. Trust me, guy.
One with wind and cloud.
There we go. Much better. I can get this time down though. Pretty sure I can do it sub 1 minute. Wow, my computer screen is so bright. Jesus. Anything good? No. And not really. Okay. So anyway, the party that I'm going to be running, or at least the party that I'm going to be working towards, is Kazuha National, which consists of
Feel the beat.
Kazuha, clearly, Xingqiu,
Everybody
and
stand
Bennett.
down.
Oh, and Xiangling.
Wind strider.
That is sort of like the Kazuha National team, which is just basically using Kazuha as a main DPS inside of a national team.
Clouds high. The birds call.
And I actually didn't check if I checked if every character's mats were available besides Xiangling. So hopefully they're not available because that would be kind of embarrassing.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Wind strider.
But having Xiangling, Bennett, and Xingqiu will basically make you able to play with any character in the game. Like it'll allow you to progress through basically anything. Because if you didn't know, the initial national team, oh, I don't have my ult ready. The national team is, or at least like the original national team, was Bennett, Xingqiu, Xiangling, and Chongyun. And the way it worked was you would place Chongyun's E down. Well, you would place Bennett's ult down, then you would ult with. I got the same. I got the emblem circlet 3 times in a row. Anyway, you would place Bennett's ult down, then you would then you would Xingqiu ult, then you would Xiangling ult, and then you would Chongyun E, and then ult if you need as well, obviously. And then what that would do is it would make Chongyun's attacks cryo, in addition to having Pyro from Xiangling's Pyronado, and having Hydro from Xingqiu's ult. So you would kind of be getting triple reaction at a time. You'd be able to melt, vaporize, or wait, melt, vaporize, or freeze slash shatter. And any type of national team that isn't the normal national will just be Bennett, Xingqiu, and Xiangling because they are what facilitate most of the reactions. So you like Raiden National, Child National. There's other names for them because like, it's called like Child Fireworks. If you actually that's a different name. But anyway, having like those 3 characters who are easily accessible and they're easily accessible for free-to-play players or even just people who don't spend a lot of money or are unlucky. They're pretty accessible and they're very strong. So it's always a good idea if you're struggling to clear content to go with those, because they also provide a pretty good mixture of elemental damage to get through like any types of shields that you might run into. The only thing it's missing is a heavy attack user, so like you don't have anything to get through geo shields too effectively. What was I doing? Oh, I was checking if Xiangling had talents needed. Where is she? There you are. Oof. Yeah, I didn't realize Xiangling wasn't quite so leveled. Of course, we can do diligence books. That's unfortunate because diligence is actually what you need. Let's see. Oh. Okay. I actually need to get her to 70 as well. Dragon's Bane is good. Gotta get her to 70. I don't know how many. I'll do. I'm gonna see if I can craft I need to see if I can craft her the last of her crystals. Because I need to get Xiongling to Ascension 3, which is whatever Ascension up to level 70 is. And that will be like a good baseline to keep them at. I don't want to invest too heavily into them because these aren't characters that he wants built, but they will help in the long run. So it's worth to build them up to a decent standard. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I can craft it, but unfortunately that will be all of the mats he has for that. Where are you? So I can get the Ascension off, but I will need a lot more for the 70 Ascension. Which means, oh, free pull, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna need quite a bit of the pyrohypostasis mats. So that means I have 100 resin, so I can do 2 runs of the pyrohypostasis and 1 run of the talent book domain. Another thing I would like to build for him is Barbara, because I don't know, Barbara just is a solid character for early game. But at this point, he's not in early game anymore. He's AR 55, and he's clearing end game content. So Barbara isn't. Barbara definitely becomes not useless, but she becomes kind of annoying to use. Because if you have a well-built Barbara like mine, who has significant healing, like was it like 3 to 6k healing on her E-ticks, and then more if you ever like auto tagging with her, which is good healing. If you ever have a character like that, or if you have her like that where she's a healer that can carry you through, ooh, game frozen, through who can carry you through any sort of mild content and even some hard content, she's good to use. The only problem with Barbara is her hydro application. So I want to build Barbara because she's a good, like, she's a solid character who can do what she needs to do, and she also applies Hydro, which is really helpful in some instances to clear elemental effects. I just realized I don't have a Hydro character. This could get a little rough. Yeah, this is gonna get a little rough. But Barbara also applies Hydro to herself, or to the character, which can make it very annoying to play into Cryo. And that's something that I don't like to deal with. Okay, let's get you. I got a billion Barbara. And then the other thing Barbara's really good for is things like the Pyro Regifine or the Pyrohypostasis, where you really need like large amounts you don't really need Hydro damage, you just need Hydro as an element to cleanse fire, basically. Okay. See, like in this instance, having Barbara, I would be able to break this guy's eye pretty quickly, but because I don't have a Hydra unit, it's gonna take me a little bit longer. It's not too bad. Oops. No. It's not terrible, it's just gonna take me a little bit longer. Because Cryo doesn't break Pyro as effectively. There we go. But the boss is so easy. It's one of the original bosses, so it's not difficult to do. Fortunately, nothing good. I can TP to the talent domain, do a run of this, and then go back for the pyrohypostasis once it's respawned.
I'll take care of it.
So I'm gonna yoink this party to show off what a national team would be. You have your carry, then you have Xing Cho. Actually, wait, so you have, where is she? Xiongling, Xing Cho, and Bennett, who is Right here. I always struggle to find him because I think he should have a gold border because he's basically a 5-star.
Just sharpen my spear.
This would be a Kazuha national team. And you can change around. Kazuha can work in a lot of teams, but basically a national team is this, and then whatever carry you want, and it's super good. The only reason, oh, I'm being raided on Clash of Clans. That is cringe. I literally just got off. Wait, what domain am I in? Thought I was in. Yeah, okay. The only reason I'm not currently running the national team is his Xing Cho and his Xiangling. Xing Cho. Xing Cho? Is it Xing Cho? I think it's Qing's Xing. Because he. Xing Cho. Xing Cho. It's Xing Cho, right? Xing Cho and Xiangling. Whatever. Xing Cho and Xiangling are very heavily under. Not under invested. They aren't characters he's used before, so they don't do anything, and they need to deal good amounts of damage to be useful. So it's not worth using them when their goal is to be dealing damage. So I'm using Bennett because Bennett's built pretty good. And then Diona because Diona's a really good mix between shielding and healing. And I think his Diona had a little bit more artifacts anyway. So, and then because his team's a little bit less damage than I'm used to, and it doesn't have Zhongli, which I'm very used to, it's good to have double healing for when I'm trying to learn how to play with the team. And then the last spot is just a flex spot, pretty much. Okay, hopefully the hypostasis has respawned. And then once I'm done with energy or with resin, I'm going to be doing the commissions, and then I'm going to do a full artifact run because he needs artifact XP, and then that'll be it for today. That's all I need to do. Actually, I don't know, I might stream me playing on my account, I'm not sure. What was I looking at? Right, bosses. And it has respawned, sweet. There you are. I need water. This water bottle is empty. Actually, wait, is this water bottle empty? It's not empty, but all the ice is melted. I think my water filter is going bad. I need to replace it. Cool thing about my fridge is it's actually like it's a relatively new fridge. What? I swear I took this. It's a relatively smart fridge. It's not like a smart fridge that has like the digital display. It's like a basic analog display. Not a basic analog display. And I don't think analog's the right term. It has like a digital display, but it's mostly just like symbols, like blue it's just like line. It's not like a how do I explain it? It's just like it's not like a computer. It's not like a smartphone screen or whatever.
The birds call.
Look at you.
Can I one cycle this? I don't think so. It was a nice try. Yoink. And anyway, so because it's a pretty modern fridge, it has like it's a really cool feature where when you need to replace because it has obviously has a built-in ice maker and water dispenser. When you need to replace the filter, it has this little has a little like slot in the top of the fridge that pops out, and it's just like you can replace the filter in like 2 seconds. It's so nice. It is a kind of an expensive filter though, but it's so much nicer than having to like actually really Because like I don't remember too much because I've had the fridge for I've had that fridge for like 5, 6 years now. So I don't remember exactly how it was like replacing other water filters, but I know it used to be. It's like super tedious.
Time to go. Time to go.
Or, hello.
Everybody stand back.
Kazuha's skill does so much damage. It's awesome. Alright, slimes, you thought you were getting away? No, no, no. Come here, little buddies. I still have not found a character in the game that is as much fun to use as Kazuha is. And it really is such a shame. It's a big shame because I don't have Kazuha. And it's an even bigger shame that he's limited. I really think that the featured character system in this game needs a rework. More characters should be not limited. Like more 5 stars should be not limited characters. When your main selling point is the characters in the game, I don't get why you would make it so like almost like what is it, 90% of the like 90% of the characters in the game are unattainable once they're gone. It just seems like a bad business model. But it seems to work, so I guess you can't really argue with it, right? They're the one that makes $1 billion, so you can argue, you can hate him, you can hate it all you want, but if the business model works, then they're not going to change it. And I don't know what it is about this game that attracts like just toxic and annoying people. Like here's the thing, I play League, right? So I know a thing or two about toxic game fan bases, but I think Genshin is unironically worse than League. Because League players are, for the most part, was there one lone villager? Oh, he's not alone. For like, League players are just rude and like they're just not like they're toxic people. But I think for the most part they're not this. How do I explain it? Genshin, I think the problem with Genshin and the reason that its fan base seems more toxic than League is Genshin sort of creates, as lame as it might sound, it creates like a connection between characters, right? Like that's why a lot of people, that's what I think is the most unhealthy thing about the game, is sort of like people's infatuation with characters and like how they can become emotionally invested into characters. And like that's like off rip, it's not like necessarily the worst thing to like form an emotional connection with characters. Like saying it out loud sounds weird, but you know, you form emotional characters with like you form emotional connections with characters in media all the time. But like I think the reason it's so bad in this game specifically is because of like its more anime-esque style. So it attracts that sort of like emotional connection from people who, not to generalize, but from more weeb-like people. What is this? Oh my god.
Paimon.
Who are
Thanks
you?
to the help of, but I've been.
I don't know who you are.
Nothing
I don't
he's
care
always
who
said.
you are.
Anyway, my father's. He seems very. Sure.
Okay, this is the Yellen story quest thing. I will not be doing that. I would like story quests. I would do the story quests more often if they weren't a one-time release. Actually, I do remember Genshin added something where you could like look back at stuff in the archive. Did they do that with story quests? No, it doesn't look like it. But like if story quests were like hangout events where you could replay it multiple times, I would do them off like all the time because you could experience it again. But story quests are like some of the best content in the game because they every single one of them has like a animated cutscene. They usually have good like they usually are voice acted and stuff, and sometimes they're fun. Sometimes they're actually interesting. So it's once you do them, they're gone. Oh, and a lot of the times they also have like a custom domains, like with child's story quest, which I did so long ago. You got to go into a into like an abandoned quote unquote toy factory, which is really cool. That was actually really cool. But like the unfortunate thing is once those story quests are gone, they're gone. Because I don't even remember if Diluc or Jean had story quests. Let me check. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, Kaya had one, really? Yeah, because Xingqiu had them, Razor had them, Diluc had them. I do kind of remember Lisa's and Xiangling's, because Xiangling we had to like travel into an ice cave, which was cool. Amber had one, Kai had one, but like I did them, and I don't remember them because they were so long ago. Mona's. I remember Mona's because it made me sad. I
Are you
remember
tired?
Huta's
Try
because
my
I'd
new
saved it
spicy
for like a
energy
year
drink.
to do.
I'm sure it'll wake you up.
But that's the thing is, like, it's really annoying because they're good quests and they're limited, and then you can't play them again. And then the other thing is, some of the story quests actually lock you out of playing the game. So like, if you haven't done certain story quests, you can't actually progress with other quests, which is stupid. I don't like that system at all. Because if they make it that the story quests have to be done, they should make them at least experienceable multiple times. But that's just my own thinking.
Time to go.
And then the other problem with this game is just lack of endgame replayable content, because the only content to do that is the Abyss. And I think adding like a farmable thing, another like endgame farming thing that doesn't require resin would be really good. I don't know how long I have to do this quest either. I gotta make sure I do that. I think I have 13 days. I got like a little bit under 2 weeks to do it. Right.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Yep.
Add Astra.
I remember, I've played this game so long, I do remember when Catherine actually didn't have the second half of that voice line voice acted. And then they added it and it was super quiet before they fixed it. Okay, that is all the commissions done. That is all the resin used. Only thing I have left to do. The only thing I have left to do is the artifact run. The no resin artifact run to get some XP. So I'll do that. And then I'm either going to stop streaming there or do my daily stuff for my account. Not certain which. But first step is we gotta go to Saltere. So I'm doing a different version of the artifact run because the original artifact run I did was designed only for Mondstadt, Leeway, and Dragonspine because Inazuma wasn't out yet. With the release of Inazuma, there are actually so many artifact spots that if you try to collect every single one, you'll run out of them because there is apparently a limit to how many artifacts you can get. So I'm checking out a new artifact run that's designed to give you like the most, because there's a frog. Hey, you can only get so many you can only investigate so many spots per day. So you want to go for ones that have multi spawns. Like this one has 3 spawns in one area, and then let's see what else. Now we gotta go to Chingsei Village. Right here. Right. So it's the... Make sure I don't miss any. It's the ones over... Did he not collect this book? Come on. Ew, they changed the way the books look when you pick them up. Ew. Grab this, and then there's one down here in... Oh, there's actually 2 down here in the village. There's one right by the edge, and then one by the... in the thing. And usually, normally I would pick those up, but I think this run is like designed to give you the max number of investigation spots as you can, so if I pick up stuff that aren't artifacts, then technically I'll run out. Okay, this should be it. Yeah, there we go. Next one we go to we have to TP to Wangshuin and glide across the shore. This was part of the original run as well, I think. So we go to the house. Over here. Like right over there. I do like the soundtrack in this game. The soundtrack for Wangshuin, it's not like anything crazy, but like it's not bad. I think it sounds really good. But there are some areas where it brings you pretty like a I don't know, not everybody, but I get a lot of nostalgia from it, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. So we get the one in the boat over here, and I think it's the last one is in the storehouse. That's usually a big one. Oops, I accidentally grabbed a potato. Oh, it's actually not the storehouse. He killed the boar in the video. No! You're a monster if you do that. Just a straight up indecent person. Real Chads don't kill the boar, they run away from it so they don't accidentally hurt it. So grab this one. And then we go all the way to the storehouse, right?
Time to go.
Hello, Dendro. Yoink. Oh, you can pull him out of the ground. I didn't know that. That's cool. One of these days, Animo will have a reaction with Dendro. Here's the thing. So, Dendro has one reaction and it's burn. But, like, you don't even get a reaction with Geo or an Animo whose only reactions are swirl and crystallize. So, like, even though Dendro's not a fully implemented element, it should have a reaction. Because those 2 reactions are designed only to do one thing. And it's swirl and crystallize. So it seems stupid that they don't have it. Okay, we gotta go up here towards the treasure camp ones. Ow, that's rude.
Time to go.
Time to go. This is a pretty extensive artifact run list. I don't know if I want to do all this. It's important for sure, but like, still.
Let the show begin.
I'm gonna kill all the treasure hunters because the treasure hoarders because I do need these insignias. This man was just sleeping, and he gets awakened by like a tornado pulling him up off the ground, slamming him into the top of his tent, and then getting like sword slammed through the gut back down to the ground. So that's a pretty violent way to work out. Oh, we got a timeout. Hello. He ragdolled. Okay, the last one should be right here. Right here. Right? Yeah, right here. Then do we go anywhere else? No, this time we teleport. Okay, we teleport to the mountain one, where I usually begin the artifact run. We grab these ones. So you grab the house ones, and then you don't do the rest. Okay.
Time to go.
It feels kind of weird leaving spots that I know, like, I've done this teleport before, you do these ones and then run over there to the treasure hoarder camp, but it seems weird not doing that. So we do this house, and we teleport to Jiangshu Valley. Jiangsu Valley? Xil. That's a weird, I don't know, that's a weird sound. It's like Q and X. Xil. Xia. It's more like K and X. Xia. Actually. Xia. Basically, the weirder I can make words sound, the more fun I have. Because here, the other part about this that I would normally do is I would kill this Whopper Flower, then go over there. There's another 3 artifacts over, or there's more artifacts over here. But this one, we're gonna teleport to Jiangshu Valley. We're gonna get all the one. Okay, we're gonna do a full Jiangshu Valley run. Don't touch me. I'm but a poor wanderer. I mean, you know, look at the little pig. He's so cute. Yeah. I wonder if the parametric transformer is ready. I just realized I forgot about that. I haven't checked if his is ready yet. Oh, a butterfly. Hello.
Time to go.
And the last one's up here. Where's the next one? Okay, next one is here at Lu Hua Pool. And after Lu Hua Pool, we're teleporting and doing the Dragon Spine ones. So we do Dragon Spine here. Do we do both Dragon Spine? Okay, we do the 2 Dragon Spine locations, and then we gotta teleport to Inazuma. So this is where we get sort of into the new part of the run.
The world falls completely silent, and I can sleep undisturbed.
I'm kind of glad I don't have to do this on my account. I'm actually, okay, so here's the funny thing. I'm actually out of artifacts. I'm out of artifact XP. I'm out of artifacts that aren't 5-star artifacts on my account. So actually, in theory, I kind of do have to do this. But I'm just gonna farm artifacts for a while. Because ever since I wanted to make my account, my characters better, I stopped farming artifacts. Because artifacts only get you to, like, you can only get so strong from artifacts if your talents and weapons aren't leveled up. But then, I spent like a good, like, I don't know, 3 months, 2-3 months straight farming weapons and talents, and I got
The world
a
falls
huge set of
completely
characters
silent,
to 70
and I can
with
sleep
like
undisturbed.
70, 80, 90 weapons and level 8 talents. So I'm at the point now where I can start to farm artifacts again, but I'd rather, like, I don't know if I want to farm artifacts or if I want to farm more like weapon and talent materials, because there are characters I don't have usable right now. Because like characters like my Jean and my Noelle and my Sara and my Beidou aren't usable. And like I have every single support that I've leveled has decent artifacts already, or artifact sets and main stats that I'm for the most part okay with. Where do I? Oh, there's one at the top. Okay. There you are. There's one at the top, and then there's... Are they all on the top here? No, there's one over there. Okay, so... There's some right here. And then there's some over here. And then there's one over there. There's a fishing spot right here I never knew about. Oh, there isn't one over here. I got baited.
Time to go.
Should be one right here. And then the last one should be on the other side. I'm just gonna break all the pots to make sure. Ah, Sunsetia, hello. I do enjoy me a good Sunsetia. Which I'm almost certain are not real. But they remind me of mangoes, so I like them.
Time to go.
Gosh, I think there's one over here. Nope, I was tricked again. Okay, well, pots are for nerds anyway. Pottery is lame. Alright, so the next area is in the Kujou encampment. Kujou, Kujoua, doesn't matter. Go here, and this is hella far away from the spawn, or from the teleport. It's all the way, there's an Electroculus over here as well. I wonder if I should do his Electroculus for him. I don't really want to, because they take a long time. Especially, it took me a long time, and I actually had every single Electroculus marked, so I'd know which ones I had done. And it still took me a while, because I mismarked some of them. Oh, the other thing is, he hasn't done all his Crimson Agates yet. Or are they? Yeah, he hasn't done all his Crimson Agates yet. Jesus. So, how did you not done all your agates? This was in version 1.2. Okay, I wanna check it. There's actually a chance he did do all his Crimson Agates, and okay, because here's the crazy thing. So the way the Frostbearing tree worked is there was a certain number of Crimson Agates around the world, and then you could collect more agates every day by doing the Frostbearing tree's wish. And what I did is I got every single one, and then I got I did the Crimson Agates, but I only did enough to get exactly how many I needed, and I don't know if you could have gotten potentially more. Wait, where's this part? It's on the other side of the island. If I because there was let's say that you needed, I'm just making numbers up here. Let's say there was 50, right? And you could get 30 from exploration, and then, or 31 from exploration, and then gain 5 every day. I think I only collected if it were me, I would have collected 30 and then done the daily stuff until done, and then the wish goes away. So I don't know if you could actually collect an Crimson Agate to keep, because in case you didn't know, there's actually one extra of every Electroculus, Animoculus, and Geoculus, so you can keep one as a treasure item. Okay, where are we going now? To the cannon. So I feel like there would be one for the Crimson Agates, but I got all the Crimson Agates. So I don't actually know if maybe I missed one from exploration or I literally just can't have an extra one. It would really make me sad because it would be cool to keep one. Okay, where do I go from here? My computer is running very hot. Okay, then we go down. Wait a minute, down here. I think these are not them. Come here, buddies.
Wind Strider, fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Whoa! Oh, I missed literally every single one of them. There we go.
The wrong test subject.
Okay, because there's so many, I think it's just the one. So it's the ones in the house, then the ones on the cart only. So it's this one. Is it these ones?
A fateful offering.
And then, no. Okay, there we go. And that should be it. And I'm gonna need to go to this island and then swim over. We gotta swim over here. Oh, I thought it was a little deeper. Oh, it is too deep. Okay. And which ones are we getting here? The ones in the boat. The one in the boat, and then we gotta TP up to the top to get the ones from the cannon. Feels weird just leaving those around. Alright, so there should be some in this cannon up here. Nope, there's none in this cannon. Oh, what? Oh, he's just showing us where to go. Okay, duh. Because we gotta go to the other cannon. My bad. Okay, so we go into this cannon. There's gonna be stuff. Okay.
Time to go.
No, he just came over here to shoot stuff randomly? Oh, is he saying that there's artifacts where you shoot? Oh, if there is, I'm not doing that. That's too much work. We gotta go to... Oops, I was already in the map. All the way to this place. Ugh. There's gonna be some over here. Hello? Nah, I don't want to deal with you. I can't be bothered. You know what? Let me check what I have in artifacts. Oh wait, okay, let me check the Crimson Tree. I'm gonna be real with you. This is boring, I don't want to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna check his Frostbearing Tree. I'm going to level up some artifacts if I can, and then that's it. Hey, don't lick my pillow, that's weird.
I love it when it snows. The world
Because
falls
here's the thing, he
completely
doesn't
silent,
have the Frostbearing
and I can
Wish
sleep undisturbed.
active. Right? Yeah, okay. So, he finished it completely and he got to keep a bunch of them. Man. So does that mean I just don't? also gonna freeze to death. Dang. Okay, so apparently if you if you didn't raise the tree to max level, you could have gotten infinite amounts. So because I raised my tree to the maximum level instantly, I don't get any extra Crimson Wishes,
Why do they
which
never
is
mix? Teamwork
infuriating because I really want them.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Man, that's so upsetting. Whatever. No, not whatever. Not whatever. I'm upset about that. And I want to be upset about it. Okay, that's not worth leveling. Neither is that. This one's... Ugh. Okay, these aren't really worth leveling, but I'm gonna do this one. Because it has crit rate, which is fine. Attack percent, which is fine. And HP percent, which is actually good on Bennett specifically, so I'm gonna give it some juice. And hope it doesn't run into flat attack. Alright, never mind, we're out of artifact XP, no rolls. Yeah. Okay, anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Oh, I guess I could use these 3 stars as well. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. So thank you for watching.